What up, peeps? It's your girl Dosh coming back to you from Real Takes. Well, I'm doing another movie news update. It looks like we have a little theme going on with dates as of lately. I just discussed the other day about the date change for Wonder Woman. It went from November 2019 to June 5th, 2020. Now it looks like someone has decided to snatch up the old date for Wonder Woman, and now we have Terminator 6 being moved. Now this one is not too bad because it's still within the same month, because it was slated to come out November 15th, a couple of weeks before Thanksgiving, but now it's been pushed up to the beginning of the month. Also, we have another movie coming out around November 1st of 2019, and that is Charlie's Angels, the reboot, starring Kristen Stewart, Naomi Scott, and Elle Balinski, and directed by Elizabeth Banks. Now, that one, if I'm not mistaken, was supposed to be coming out in September of 2019. Now, just another, month and a half at the most before it comes out. I don't know what's going on with these movie companies as of lately. A lot of companies have been pushing dates, back with a lot of different things. I talked about a couple of months ago how, I was truly in my feelings about, of course, Alita Battle Angel being moved from July, then December, now it's February, and then, of course, Hellboy going from January to now April. So, yeah, it just seems like, I don't know, people are trying to find the perfect date or month that they know they're going to make the most of their money or the most for the buck. I'm thinking that's really what it boils down to. I know with Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, of course, I showed you all a tweet. We also know the day after that came out, Patty Jenkins put out a tweet saying how she's happy to be back home and settled in the date. Now, if you all recall, that actually, back in 2017, came out in June. So it's probably quite fitting. At first, I was just like, what was going on there. I was loving it with so many different, themed movies from DCU coming out, in 1 year, which was actually an awesome thing. Nothing wrong. We still have quite a few. One, of course, just this year, Aquaman coming out at the end of the year, and then going into, next year, it would have been 3. Now it's only going to be 2 because it's been pushed back to 2020, but that is fine. It is what it is with all the other stuff coming out. And then, like I said, in 2020 as well, we have Birds of Prey. So, and we're still getting a lot of these female-led movies, and I'm here for it. So now with Terminator 6, of course, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Linda Hamilton. That will be their new date, November 1st, 2019. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's probably a good thing for them. And I'm actually happy because even though it was coming out a couple of weeks before Thanksgiving, it's going to have the whole month in that holiday to make a lot of money, and then even going into a little bit into December. So that means once everything else comes out around that Christmas holiday, if they can stay within like at least the top 5, whatever, they'll still be doing good. And then don't even get me started with the fact of overseas, what they can make. So it's going to make a lot of money. I'm also happy to report that I heard they will go back to their R rating, which I'm very happy about. I know Tim Miller is actually doing this movie. Of course, he was the one that did Deadpool, so I'm actually excited about that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Terminator 6. I haven't seen enough little pictures of them on set as of lately. Hopefully something will come up. I want to see who's going to be, who's supposed to be the main villain of the movie. Not too much has been discussed. It's kind of been a little tight-lipped as of lately, but that's fine because that means they're in the midst of actually doing the production, and it's probably too early. So hopefully going into next year we'll hear more about them. Now for Charlie's Angels, now we're starting to see a couple of things showing up on set where it shows Kristen Stewart. She has a short haircut. Her hair is looks like it's kind of like blonde, whichever, and kind of like a somewhat of a little bit of a pitsy cut. So she's in the midst of production as well. I'm looking forward to seeing her, Naomi, and Elle do their thing. I'm excited about Elizabeth Banks being the director for it as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to all these movies. Now, with that said, since these things are being moved around in November, some stiff competition also for Charlie's Angels. Terminator 6 will be fine. It has literally a built-in fan base going back to the first one, whichever. All you have to do is say the name. You already know people are going to be lining up to go see that day one. Now for Charlie's Angels, there are probably still some people who love it. I love the TV show. I love the movies that came out back in 2000 with Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, and Drew Barrymore. They were great, but we haven't seen anything. Now I do know that they will not be having any sort of connection to the previous movies, so that part is good. They're starting a whole brand new with the new group of girls, new Bosley, more than one Bosley, so to speak, and that'll be great. I know Patrick Stewart as well. He's in this as well. And I'm just looking forward to seeing what the girls are going to bring to the table. And I'm actually excited to see you know, intrigued more so than anything to see Kristen Stewart in a more character role where she's going to be showing a little bit more flexibility and a little bit more physicality. You know, I want to see her doing some stuff. So, you know, most of the movies she does, she's not really doing any fighting or anything. So that means that she's definitely prepping. Hopefully, when they start getting ready to do press, she'll discuss whatever type of things they had to do to get prepared for the action. I know Naomi Scott, she's done a couple of things when she did the Power Rangers movie, so she was doing some kicking butt, whatever, with Elizabeth Banks. So that should be good. Now, I'm not familiar with the girl Elle Balinski, so I'm going to have to get used to her and see how she's going to, you know, bring her character to the, you know, to the table with the other two girls. But I'm here for whatever they're going. And I feel they're in good hands with Elizabeth Banks directing and making sure they put out a good movie. And I'm going to definitely support that as well. It's going to be a lot going on in November. If I'm not mistaken, we have, what is it, Sonic Hedgehog, and then also Kingsman 3. I discussed that about a month or so ago, how they will be starting on that very soon. The lead characters finished up the movie Robin Hood with Jamie Foxx, and then getting ready to start production on that. So that's going to be good, because I think he finished that, and he also did the kind of musical adaptation for the biopic for Elton John. So yes, he's been a busy bee as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward. Let's hope that this date is good for everyone now. We can leave that alone. I don't want them to move Terminator 6 to 2020. I'd be devastated. You know, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the Wonder Woman, but I understand the whole point of that one now. But no more moving. It seems like a lot of movies as of late have been moving all over the place. I could barely keep up. So I feel like hopefully this is the proper spot. They know they'll do well around the holidays. It's always good competition. That's how I feel with movies, whichever. You can move it all you want, whatever. You're going to always come across another movie that's going to give you that competition. Just matters where this movie lies in regards to what particular genre it is and who's actually the lead in the movie. If not, then it's good. It's healthy competition. So yeah, Charlie's Angels, I'll be honest with you, I think Terminator 6 is going to do better, but I'm just saying, you know, if you don't agree with me, you can comment below, whatever and all that. But, you know, with Linda Hamilton coming back, my radar went right up. So I feel like they're going to get my money quite a couple of times in November. So, but anyway, comment below, you guys. Let me know what you all think. How do you feel about them changing a couple more movies, you know, around, you know, all this shifting and everything, you know. Just let me know, you know, your feelings on that. And with that said, I will see you guys on the next movie news. Talk to you then.